Afternoon. On behalf of the United States, I would like to thank Minister of External Affairs Swaraj and Ministry of Defense Sitharaman for hosting Secretary Mattis and me for this first ever U.S.-India 2+2 ministerial dialogue. It is truly historic and important. Thank you. This is my first trip to India as Secretary of State, and it is an honor to travel here for such an important and successful event. Later today, Secretary Mattis and I will meet with Prime Minister Modi. We look forward to discussing how best to advance the U.S.-India relationship, one that is in a new era of growth under his leadership and that of President Trump. Today's 2+2 meeting is symbolic of our increasingly close partnership. We had many productive and forward-thinking conversations on our bilateral relationship, our shared future, and how we can cooperate in promoting a free and open Indo-Pacific. As the two largest democracies in the world, the United States and India are deeply bound by our shared values. We have a responsibility to advance a free and open Indo-Pacific that reflects those values: the rule of law, national sovereignty, good governance, the protection of fundamental freedoms, rights, and liberties, free, fair, and reciprocal trade relationships, and peaceful resolutions of territorial and maritime disputes. We know our people's ability to exercise their economic and personal freedoms depends on a strong and stable security environment. To that end, today our two countries entered into an ambitious plan to elevate our security cooperation across a number of areas. The Communications Compatibility and Security Agreement is a major step forward in our defense collaboration and coordination that will allow us to better protect the freedom and prosperity of the Indo-Pacific. We also agreed on the scope and scale of military cooperation with India as our major defense partner, a unique status that the United States has granted to India. I'll let Secretary Mattis speak on this in more detail. Today, we also discussed a number of pressing regional and global issues, including Afghanistan and North Korea, and how our two countries can work together more closely to address each of those. We also committed to deepen our already strong counterterrorism cooperation. On economic matters, President Trump recognizes the long-term strategic importance of India's economy playing a productive role in the world's most dynamic and fastest-growing region. He is intent on ensuring the United States, India, and all countries can responsibly reap the benefits of an Indo-Pacific that is open, free, with fair trade and investment. As just one example of President Trump's commitment, Secretary of Commerce recently announced Strategic Trade Authorization Tier 1 status for India just a few weeks ago. This will further facilitate high-technology exports from the United States to India. The United States will continue to practice partnership economics with India and all the other countries in the region. We seek to unlock the unparalleled potential of our private sectors to meet the region's developmental, energy, and infrastructure needs, and to create an environment in which businesses and countries can thrive when they play by the rules. Today also marks another milestone for our relationship. Thanks to intense advocacy from the United States, 10 years ago today, the Nuclear Suppliers Group voted to allow India to engage in trade in civilian nuclear materials and technologies. That vote and the subsequent Section 123 Civil Nuclear Agreement opened a path for our strategic relationship to grow, bolstered defense and commercial cooperation, and expanded our people-to-people ties. We now look forward to what we can achieve over the next 10 years. In particular, we look forward to finalizing the Westinghouse Civil Nuclear Project that will provide clean and reliable power to millions of